Ever pondered over the prevalence of occupational injuries in the hotel industry? It's an issue that's not often in the limelight, but one that demands our attention nonetheless. A recent study delved into this exact topic, examining the epidemiology of occupational injuries in international brand hotels. The results were quite revealing. Out of 330 participants, 125, that's roughly 38%, reported having sustained an occupational injury. The confidence interval for this figure spanned from approximately 33% to 44%. Quite a significant number, isn't it? Now let's delve a bit deeper. The study identified several factors that were significantly associated with these occupational injuries. Firstly, those who had 4 or less family members were found to be less likely to experience an occupational injury. The adjusted odds ratio was 0.484, with a confidence interval ranging from 0.286 to 0.818. Secondly, participants with a low educational background were more likely to sustain an injury, with an adjusted odds ratio of 1.466 and a confidence interval from 1.098 to 1.959. Furthermore, those with 2 years or less work experience were slightly more likely to experience an injury. The adjusted odds ratio for this group was 1.065, with a confidence interval spanning from 1.023 to 1.108. Shift workers were found to be over 2.5 times more likely to sustain an injury, with an adjusted odds ratio of 2.559 and a confidence interval from 1.197 to 5.474. Lastly, those who had sleep disturbances had a higher likelihood of sustaining an occupational injury. The adjusted odds ratio was 1.797, with a confidence interval from 1.025 to 3.151. To sum it up, the prevalence of occupational injuries in the hotel industry is alarmingly high. Factors such as having a small family size, a low educational background, limited work experience, working in shifts, and suffering from sleep disorders were found to significantly contribute to these injuries. This study highlights the need for increased health and safety training and reinforcement in the hotel industry. It's crucial to raise awareness and understanding of the risk factors at the workplace to prevent these injuries. After all, a safer workplace is a happier and more productive one.